subject on the back of my mind, and I was just conflicted on if I should bring it to my channel, but I'm going to because it really bothers me, and I just want to get some things off my chest. So if you have not heard by now, there has been some allegations put against Seungri. I'm not sure if they've been confirmed or denied yet, but I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed. Maybe not. But I do know that Seungri pulled out of the K-pop industry. He is retired from the K-pop industry because of this scandal, and he also is not going into the military because he wants to take his case on right now in court. So he doesn't want to postpone any of that and have the public thinking that, you know, he did it. So he wants to make sure, you know, he gets his name cleared, and so this is why I do not believe one thing that Seungri has to say. So, you are innocent until proven guilty, yes. I will give Seungri that. However, he was the manager of Burning Sun nightclub, and they called it Seungri's Club because he's the owner. And there was suspicious activity going on in his club where rich people would come to his club and pay, allegedly, to have girls drugged, and they would be filmed being raped. And I'm trying not to like get too emotionally attached to this story, because there are some effed up people out there, and I should know that like not everything is peaches and cream and not everything is great. But I guess it's just really surprising me that it's Seungri. And that's something I guess we could talk about. You guys can go ahead and put in the comments what you guys think on this subject. But I think we put K-pop idols, especially not especially Big Bang, but people of that caliber, on such a high pedestal, when in reality, they are just people too. Not every person in this world is good. Seungri owned this club, and they're saying he knew what was going on in the club because there was a group chat and Seungri was in it, and in the group chat he was selling women basically. And my initial thought when I heard the story break, I thought he was selling prostitutes, which prostitution is still illegal in South Korea. However, I thought because prostitution is sex work, that these girls must have consented to it. So they were, instead of Seungri being some evil, malicious monster that I later come to find out that he may be, because we haven't confirmed anything, instead of thinking that he was the manager of a club that was drugging and raping women, I thought he was breaking Korea's laws and he was just pimping out, for lack of better words, women who were consenting to sex. And that was not true. I guess with everything that's been happening with Big Bang, I was just like, Seungri, are you freaking kidding me? Like, really? And then they call him the Great Gatsby of K-pop. So I was just like, oh, you know, he's got money. He's a successful businessman. He's making coin. He doesn't need to do this. He doesn't need to sell women and drug women. That's just something I can't get over. Every time I think of Seungri, No. Every time I think of Seungri, I just am repulsed. I am disgusted because I feel like, as a woman, from a perspective of a woman, and seeing what BS women have to go through every single day, it really pisses me off. It's always a man in power that just abuses his power, and that's something that really makes me sick about this whole situation. If it is true, if the court says he is guilty, this is what repulses me about men with power and who take advantage of it, who don't use it for good. Because Seungri, if he was smart about everything, because he is smart, I mean, he's a businessman, but if he wasn't so malicious, if he truly knew what was going on in his club, then he would have put that money into something else. He could have invested his money, made his money grow, had passive income, you know. He really could have. Oh man, Seungri's name really could have been like a household name. It already is a household name in K-pop, but it could have been something big, and he really messed that up. And a lot of people are talking about the fate of Big Bang. All I know is, Daesung, stay on it, keep doing you. G-Dragon, keep doing you. And Top, you know, Top was my bias. I mean, he's still, I guess you can't say he still is. I don't know if Big Bang is still together, but they haven't disbanded. Top was my bias, and you know, that the whole weed scandal, I have my own separate opinions on that, that I'm not gonna put in this video. But I don't know, I really hope they can get down to the bottom of this and find justice for everyone in the situation. I'm really disappointed, really disappointed in this situation, this whole situation. And Seungri, it's just not looking good for you, man. But I will say, there are some very devoted K-pop fans out there that actually do not want to see Seungri get flack for anything. Like, they will stand by Seungri till the end of time, saying, oh, it's not his fault, Oppa, it's not your fault, it's okay, I can't wait to have you back. No. I think they're missing the big overarching point, the idea of what has taken place in Seungri's club that he manages, and the fact that there's evidence of him partaking in the situation that happens in his club. Like, I don't think they're getting that, and I just want to, I just would love to know how, like, what are they thinking in their heads? What are you guys thinking in your heads? Are you guys against Seungri, or are you guys mad at Seungri? Are you happy? Well, I guess nobody's really happy in this situation, but how do you guys feel about this? Do you defend Seungri? Are you just sitting back waiting to see what happens with this whole situation? Let me know down in the comments. But yeah, I've been avoiding talking about this, but it's always been in the back of my mind, and I like to, you know, I don't know, man, just go over not only the great, awesome things that happen in K-pop, but the honest, real things that go on as well. So that's that for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.